Hi, it's hi guys. I know it's been a very long time since I posted a video. I'm not in London anymore. I've been back in the States since the end of August. I made a deal with my mom that if I didn't get a job by the time she was leaving to come back to the States, that I would be coming home too. And that was rough. I loved living in London for the past year. I met so many different people. I changed religion. So there's so much that happened. And I'll go through all of that. But currently, right now, I'm looking for a job in advertising and public relations. There are a few places that I really want. And it has to do with, in my opinion, all three of my degrees, with culinary, journalism and media writing, and also advertising and public relations. And I really want to try and get something that does all three. But unfortunately, my qualifications for certain positions are not the best. I mean, I have less than a year of experience, and that's where I'm running into a lot of issues. I just need one place to hire me, but that's where the issue is coming from, that I don't have a lot of experience in advertising and public relations, communications. But it's kind of like, I won't get that experience unless you hire me. So I'm doing all I can to find a job. I was looking for jobs prior to leaving to London, in the UK and also in the US. No luck yet. But I do have a temporary job, which it's cool. It's cool for right now, but I definitely want to be either in Boston, New York City, LA. I kind of really don't want to move to California because of all the wildfires that they have and earthquakes. I kind of like being on the East Coast. We just get hurricanes. That's pretty much what we get. And the occasional tornado, which is so weird. But so for right now, I'm just looking, fingers crossed, praying that somebody will hire me. I think they kind of think because I have a culinary background that it's not the best in the world. But that's kind of not the right thing to think about, because as somebody who went to culinary school, we did a lot of chopped events in a way, where you just get a basket full of food and you have to make whatever and make it edible and look pretty. I do that on a daily basis with my refrigerator. I just open it up and I see some random things and I make food. And it's good. Also, with the culinary side, it's helped in a lot of ways for time management and knowing what items that take the longest to do first, because they take forever. So you don't want to wait last minute for them. But then you also know things that might take the shortest amount of time. You can kind of fit it into with the bigger thing, if that makes sense at all. And I think just the creativeness is a lot stronger than I think people realize. And you know, for example, my dissertation that I created for my master's program was bringing your pets to the United Kingdom, say no to quarantine. And with that, we had to come up with an advertising campaign and a PR campaign. And I only had one complaint with the PR campaign, and that was with the press release. And it should have been more listed than how I had it, which I ended up doing, and it sent it out. But I think there might have been bigger stories than somebody who brought their dog to the United Kingdom, and ways to help alleviate that. So that was, excuse me, that was the only complaint with my campaign, with the PR campaign. I had a lot of research. I think my research was like 20 pages. And the advertising campaign, I liked the school that I went to, but I feel like there should have been a lot more than our 3 classes per semester, because there really should have been a digital media class, which showed us different Adobe software, InDesign, Photoshop, Video Create, kind of those aspects of the advertising field, but also to broaden our minds a little bit better. I mean, our instructors were awesome. They knew what they were talking about. I just wish that they kind of utilized what they had a lot better. For my advertising project, for the advertising part, I had for the campaign, I had billboards, posters, and adverts created. Now, I'm not the best. I'm like mediocre when using Photoshop. I'm really good at using InDesign because I created a magazine for my senior project for my associate's degree, and I did that. But with the advertising campaign, they had said that there were different avenues that I could have used to have made it less, the less amount of money that I had used. It was just hypothetical amount. And it was just guesstimating on different areas. And so one of the responses back, the advertising campaign was really heavily criticized, but mind you, I didn't really technically want to go to school for advertising. I went there for public relations and journalism, not advertising. Advertising is cool, but that's not really what I wanted to go for. But I did anyways. But yeah, like I said, the advertising campaign was a lot of, it was really criticized with how things were. 2 things that once it was said, I'm like, oh man, should have done that. And 2, the things were because of what I was talking about, of moving your pet to a new country. I didn't think of it at the time, but moving companies, I kind of went with the basics for advertising, and that was what I knew: billboards, posters, adverts. Those were the 3 things that I could think of, like, right off the bat. I didn't think of a moving company because I didn't use a moving company when I went to the United Kingdom. And I'm pretty sure most people may not use moving companies for their dogs. But then also another one would be when you're watching a movie on a plane, for that, to have the advert there. And I didn't think of that. And so it's definitely one of those things where I was really focused on those 3 aspects of it. I even created scripts for the adverts. Oh well, it was definitely a good experience, and I definitely know if I end up working for an advertising agency, or yeah, if I end up ever working at an advertising agency, to definitely keep my mind open with with consumers and what their bases are. I mean, with the billboards, I had them by pet stores or the highways leading to the pet stores. So, and also by airports. So I had billboards by airports, by the source, so PetSmart and Petco. Posters I had by the trains, by the buses. So they were in areas that people would have seen for the hypothetical campaign, but I guess I might have costed things differently, and that might not have been correct. I tried getting the up-to-date things, but then again, it is what it is. I kind of wish I was able to have my project reviewed by the writing center, but that was closed. Yeah, and they would not have opened until the beginning of the semester, which was when our papers were due, which I'm kind of really upset that they didn't have the writing center open. Because I had sent emails with each section to my uncle, who's a professor here at a university back in Pennsylvania, but it was also criticized that I needed to have it proofread. It was by a professor who has the emeritus status, which is like, they can be retired, but they can still teach. So, even when I have it proofread, I still get critiqued that it needed to be proofread. So I'm back. I'm gonna try my hardest to upload a video every week. Maybe Brooklyn will be here with me. I definitely want to do more of the videos with Brooklyn myself. More getting to know me videos, which probably will be definitely be with I'm having such a brain fart. I think I'm gonna like create a list of like the content that I want to do and everything, but I'm gonna try and see about cooking videos, because I feel like that would be really good to see. I have a bigger kitchen because my kitchen in my flat in London was tiny. I did not have a lot of space. I do have space now, so that will be a good thing. I also have my KitchenAid, which I'm so happy to have. So that's pretty much it for right now. That I just wanted to give an update that I'm back in the States here because I loved London too much. I think, especially right now, since they're getting ready for the holidays and the Christmas lights are up, and I'm just like, oh, I miss it. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'll probably have Brooklyn with me later. I might do something about Thanksgiving because that's next Thursday. Oh my gosh, it's next Thursday. Yeah. Well, bye.